What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we are going to take a look at Brandlite DC illuminated. This is the smaller version, the mini. If you want to take the full-size version, if you want to take a look at the review for that, because I have one as well, I think like 4 months ago. I'll put the link down below, but this is the mini version, which is around the size of a paper, really. Like, I think it's 8 by 10, something like that. Mini poster light. So for those who doesn't know, they make this, and I got this from bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. This was on clearance, who's already sold out, but they still have a ton more, which is 50% off. Please do not buy the Justice League one, because I'm gonna buy that next month. The one that's kind of like a portrait, a landscape. But you can see here, this is the unboxing. So it comes in a brown box. Well, it's Big Bad Toy Store, so they're gonna put it in another box, which is, that's how they operate. It's like $4 shipping. So they didn't ship it in this brown box that you see. It's still inside a box. And this one is not as big, because the other one, I'll show you the comparison, but this feels kind of safer. You don't really need to, do a whole lot of drilling in here, because it's not that heavy. So those are the advantages of this guy right here. It doesn't take too much space. However, it also has a less impact because it's not as big. But this is the newer version, meaning, I don't know, for some reason, without even being lit up, it already looks cooler. And the border, if you notice right away, there's some graphic on the border compared to my other one, which is just I think just plain black. Which this one, if it's not illuminated, you see those borders. Like, if it's illuminated, you barely see them, honestly, because it's so lit up. Another new feature to this, I would say, is you get this adapter that you also get in the previous one, but you do get this adjustable, which is when you hold it, it kind of dims it out, or dim it brighter or something like that. So that's pretty cool. No app yet. So let me show you the contents of this guy. So it, like the bigger one, it does have this kind of sticker that sticks in the back, so it doesn't go flush in the wall when you install them. So you kind of you can position it any way you want. This is the back part, and you can see there's kind of like where you're gonna attach. It comes with its own attachment for the wall. So setup and functions, like I mentioned earlier, so it does have, you can see this is the bad part, because you do see the DC cord, but there's no way around it, really. Like, what is it going to be powered with? Solar or batteries, I suppose. But that is the only downside to this, because you are going to see that. And even if you do have a what do you call this? An outlet behind it, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be flushed. But as you can see here, it looks beautiful, especially if you're streaming, if that's your thing. If you want to put it on your collection room, because kind of like what I have here, this is the DC section of when I stream. You can see Superman right there, 2 Supermans. Normally, I do have the Justice League in front of it, but, I kind of removed them for this review. You can see I like that movie, Batman. I can't wait to get the Hot Toys figure of that. But you can see the size difference between the full-size version. You can see that cord right there, and the mini version. So it's pretty significant, right? And also the price is significant. It's almost half the price, so just makes sense. But the first one, the big one that you see here, on some occasions it looks kind of washed out. Now in person it does not. It is perfectly fine. But I guess because this one's a bit darker, it just, a hue of red and black, and it's kind of, it's kind of dark compared to the other one, which is really bright. So I guess the contrast, the brightness and the contrast does not really, I guess, translate better in camera. But trust me, they're both good. They only do DC, unfortunately. So you're not gonna see Star Wars or Marvel. We all know the license for DC is pretty easy to acquire, but nonetheless, it is a pretty good, piece to add into your collection. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? I'll put the link down below, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.